せはここで出るから。
What is going on, fellow YouTubers? Shadow Gamer AX with another top 10 for you guys today. And today is going to be a very simple list. Now, today the top 10 we're going to be doing is top 10 anime to watch in 2019. Now, keep in mind that this is solely based on my opinions and how I feel about each and every show individually as a whole. Now, with that being said and out of the way, I first want to say thank you so much for 141 subscribers. You have been amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. Well, and with that said, let's begin. Coming in at number 10 spot, we have Strike Witches, the miniseries. You know, like a short series. I really enjoyed the original first season and second season of Strike Witches. I thought that was amazing anime, to say the least. The fact that we're getting like a miniseries just makes my day. It's one of my favorite shows, to be honest with you. One of them. Story is just it's like a funny chibi little series that I really thoroughly enjoy, and you know I'm still enjoying it to this day. Not to mention that I still watched the original series, rewatched the original series, season 1 and 2, on occasions. Seeing this anime return brings a huge smile on my face, because I'd recommend this show to longtime Strike Witches fans. To new fans that are getting into the series, I'd recommend watching the season 1 and 2 before watching the miniseries, because the jokes that were landed in this series you probably wouldn't get if you haven't watched the first 2 seasons. But you'll enjoy it nonetheless. Number 9, we have Caroline and Tuesday. Now, Caroline and Tuesday is like something new, but also I think it did too much with AKB48 when they did that anime. It does take a futuristic approach where the planets are kind of like, and you know, I think where music isn't as popular, let's put it that way. Music isn't as popular as it was back then. The only difference is you can set it aside from AKB0048 would be the fact that it is like it's a interesting warfare kind of thing. The combinations that were adapted is kind of like it. There's some similarities, but it's not as good as AKB. I still like that show along with K-On! Those are one of my top favorites. But Caroline and Tuesday is no slouch. I feel like it's like tells a human side of a story, and that's what I like to see, and I'm interested to see what else it can bring to the table. Number 8, we have The Wise Man's Grandson. I was skeptical going forward. I still have yet to finish this series, and you know I'm a little bit behind on that. As well as most of these anime on this list, so it could change. People's opinions can change within the time of this recording, including mine. So far, I'm actually enjoying Wise Man's Grandson. I think it's a really good outtake on a new points of view. Sometimes the scenes can be corny, and you know, some like it's so cringy. But it's kind of interesting to say the least, nonetheless. But I'm enjoying it as they go forward. Number 9. No, my bad. Had a brain fart. Number 7, we have Miji Tokyo Renga. Oh god, this is a good show. This is a good anime. The event takes place in the modern day where this young lady is celebrating a festival, and she gets sent through time by a yokai, where she meets all these rich boys, I guess you could say it, and it's like she falls in love with one of them. Towards the end, I believe that she wanted to go back to her time and era, and it was just really enjoyable. I felt like I've enjoyed this to a great extent. It was good. It had a lot of feeling within it, and I'm really glad that I've actually seen this show. It's really good. Give it a shot. Number 6, we have The Rising of the Shield Hero. Now, this show would have been ranked higher if I've actually had the time to sit down and check it out. I still have it on my watch list, but given all the feedback that I've gotten from honest people, I can literally say that it's something I'm really looking forward to checking out as soon as possible. Like, there's so many things that I have on my watch list that I haven't been able to actually have the time to sit down and watch. But I'm excited to see what Rising of the Shield Hero has to offer me, and I would rank it higher if it wasn't for the fact that I haven't seen it, so I can't really judge it just yet. But it is something that I'm really looking forward to checking out as soon as possible, rest assured. Number 5, we have the Certain Magical Index Season 3. Now, I know people have a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to this anime, but, I really enjoyed what it brought me, what it had, and because I'm a longtime fan of both series of Railgun and Index, I found it pretty enjoyable, to say the least. I mean, it's been a while since we have had a good series like that, or it's like an average to me, because I really love Railgun more than I do Index, to be honest with you. So which is why it's in the top 5 spot. There's really nothing to be said about Index. Some people like it, some people dislike it. It's not a contest, but right now it's something that I felt like I was kind of interesting, and it was also a well put together show for the most part. Not to mention the fact that we have a new spin-off series with Accelerator coming really soon. I've just seen so many trailers on it, and an actual confirmation that there is an opening theme to the anime, which I really want you guys to check out. I'll even provide you the link in the description down below if you guys want to check that out. For the most part, I'm looking forward to Accelerator, a certain scientific accelerator. Let me know in the comments if you guys feel the same way. Not to mention that I'm still waiting for Railgun Season 3 release date to come to light. We haven't heard much on that as of now, or as of the time that it's been announced. Just sad. I'm still waiting, JC staff. Like egg when he forgot his butter toast. Number 4, we have a Boogie Pop in Others. Yes, I've actually can explain this show from top to bottom. I think this is the one show remake that I can actually get behind. I do have a lot of problems with people remaking classics, and that's just my opinion. There's a ways off. Like there's something that they take out that's really vital to what made it classic. If you're asking me, if it just applies to it. I feel like as if this remake took all the reference and actually did the research and made it more interesting. They took most of the concepts and they kept that in mind. And this is something that I wish Disney would actually put a lot of freaking effort into their remakes. And it's only a matter of time before people are going to get sick of remakes, to not be completely 100% honest. it's something that Disney kind of lacks at this point. The CGI on Lion King, yeah, you call it whatever you want, but I feel like it's disconnecting with longtime fans. With Boogie Pop and others, it's compared to that, I feel like Boogie Pop did a lot of things and took a lot of references and kept most of the things that, you know, just made different ideas and good decision making. It was really enjoyable. So the Boogie Pop and others basically made me really enjoy this series to a great fullest extent. It captured what Boogie Pop was, especially to new fans and old coming fans as well. Very good. It was a very good show, and I would recommend it if you will have a sweet tooth for a little bit of mystery and a little bit of horror mixed within it. It's a show that really takes you and it really throws you for a loop. And I've seen other anime like that, where a show that you think you know everything about it and you just throw it, just catches you off guard in the snap of a finger, just like that. And it really interests you. The fact that it interests you is just, it's amazing to me, because, you know, I'm always into anime that surprises you and takes you for a huge ride of adventure and a lot of mystery. Coming in at number 3, we have a Magical Girl Special Ops Asuka. God, I love this show. I actually really love this show to a fullest extent. It took a magical warfare, a World War setting, tons of drama, as well as a magical girl kind of concept, and it made it into a unique setting. Yes, I'm well aware that they have certain shows like that, as I've seen some of them before. But this type of genre is a very rarity. It's a rare that you'll find different shows that people normally don't mix within it, because either one, they don't want to take a chance on a bombing and not making any money off of it, or two, they just don't have the confidence or the resources to actually come up with a certain story like that. It's a good combo, but I think people really dodge that kind of genre based on, you know, what's popular and what isn't. To me, I really found an interest in that kind of genre, especially. I mean, why do you think I love Railgun so much? It tells a unique story, and it's a rarity to see anything like that's mystery. It takes certain genres and it puts it, and it makes it interesting for a viewer to actually think to yourself, man, I wish they added something like this to all of these shows. It would make it more interesting, and it would sell a lot more, or it would just please a lot of big hardcore fans. It would, like, seriously. Number 2, we have Meddlesome Senko-san. Oh god, I love this show. Gosh, dang. I'm still finishing up this series, but I really love this show. It's a really good, cute kind of concept. Plus, it has a lot of ASMR kind of things. It does, and I've heard a lot of research shows that it kind of really relaxes you when you want to, like, unwind. So, you know, not just that, but the storytelling is really good. I'm finding this show really enjoyable, and I recommend checking it out if you have not already. It's really good, trust me on that. Sitting at number 1, we have Fairy Gone. Even though this series just ended season 1, season 2 has already been in the works and already released the trailer. This is, my god, I found it so enjoyable that, you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Fairy Gone season 2 has to offer me. If it's any good as the first season just was, we're in for one hell of a treat. I really felt like this type of show is a interesting point. Like it tells more, it tells a story with a lot of heart, and you can feel it. You can feel the action and the exciting drama, and you know, everything that this show does, it's done right. It's done with care, and I'm glad that I'm seeing trailers for season 2. It's really good, and I think it's one of the most underrated or unnoticed shows because of how little people pay attention to these types of shows. But thank you guys again. I want to thank you so much for hearing me out, hearing me talk about shows. I really love getting lost in these types of shows. It's anime is just, it's a place where all of us come together as a community, and we share our opinions. Even though people disagree, we're still friends. We're still amazing people at the end of the day. We still share the same amount of passion that we have for anime. And you know what? That's something I'm so proud of, and it's something that I've built for years, and it's something that I'm so glad that I can share with you guys and everybody that loves anime. It's amazing. Thank you so much.